Okay, so I guess what I could be trying to say is like that that it's Ray. I'm from Los Angeles, and I could be like, okay, so if we're actually okay, so we're talking about this conversation. I guess like to be taking that seriously. I guess that's like, does that relate? Because there's this woman, and she's sitting around at this restaurant, and she's sitting around, and you get into conversation with this woman, and it's kind of like that she was waiting around for love at first sight. And you could think of that like for whatever it means, but like that's the meaning of the conversation. And if if she's going to leave that conversation, then it's kind of like leaving that short. And it's kind of like one of these kind of like tricky things about meeting people, or something like that. Because I guess what I would be saying is like, I guess theoretically it could be possible to figure out if people are talking about something when they talk about that. And maybe that's what we're doing. Um, is that what we're doing? It's just we had like karaoke, and we had like a mechanical bull up there, and we used to have some pool tables, and we used to sit around inside the coffee shops and play guitar, and we used to sit around inside the coffee shops and smoke cigarettes, hand rolled cigarettes, and I mean, it's been around for a while. And so Winona Ryder used to cruise around like, is that what that one means? And so in the middle of all this, like there's these old sedans with like these really great looking chicks like driving around in these old sedans, like by these modeling agencies that we used to have. And that was fun, you know. Or am I just saying? I'm saying like, is that her? Like she's sitting there like at the cafe, like, and I thought that's who she was. I thought that's who she was. I thought that she was actually sitting there at the cafe, and nobody knows if she really was or not or something. I don't know. I don't know what we're, maybe I don't know what we're talking about. That's, I don't know why. Maybe I just don't know why I wouldn't make it that far as I just did, like with that conversation, I suppose. You know what I mean? She's sitting around, she's waiting for love at first sight, and then like, and then if she leaves the conversation, she's leaving it short. And if it's like, it doesn't have to be like the the deciding factor. Even I'm assuming that I'm talking about something if I'm talking about myself. You know what I mean?